Hi, my name is Billy, and welcome to the ActWeb API video series. A very common question that I receive is, what does the API do? An API bridges two programs together. What it does with that bridge is entirely up to the programs involved. The ActWeb API is Act's own creation that lets you perform almost every Act-based task without opening the program. There's no additional installation of software on your server, which means you can also access Keystroke, other partners, or even Act-hosted online databases as well. Zapier can be considered an intermediary system in this example. Zapier is a largely user-friendly system that's collected information on thousands of APIs. It allows two unrelated system APIs to talk to each other, which means you don't have to write a program that does that translation yourself. This cuts down on the overhead of developing your own application to bridge two solutions. I've thrown a lot of text to you, so let's take a look at what we can do with it. This image is straight off the Act.com website. I'm sure you can recognize many of these logos. Though some of these brands are categorically different, they're able to talk to each other by use of APIs. In this image, Zapier is being used as a way of automatically handling those API instructions. Now, without any further work, a sale on my Etsy shop can automatically add that client into Act along with their purchase information, and that can happen without any intervention on my part. Every program on Zapier has a combination of triggers and actions, so something happening in one program triggers an action in another. In a future video, I'm going to go into detail on this process, but I'd like to give you a high-level example of how to turn a Facebook lead ad into Act contacts using Zapier. There's a link directly on the Act website to this Zap, which is what Zapier calls these API connections, but you can search for any two programs you want to connect at zapier.com without even signing up for an account. If I look up on Facebook, I'll find several options that I can choose, including Facebook lead ads. I'll also select Act as the other program to connect with. First, I'm going to select the trigger action, New Lead. You'll see there's also Act triggers listed here, and as an example, you could update a different program when something happens in Act. Now I have to select the action. What happens when I get a new Facebook lead? Today I'm going to select Find or Create Contacts, so it'll either update someone currently in my Act contact list, or it's going to create them if they're a unique lead. Finally, all I need to do is to sign into my accounts and make sure everything is linked up properly. We'll go over the more technical aspects of this in a future video. Zapier has a limited free tier, and those limitations and capabilities can be found at zapier.com. Now, if you're still on the fence on whether or not you should use the API, let's try out a free product and connect to your database today. Handheld Contact Lite lets you access your contacts, send them important emails and SMS messages, and even map out their locations easily. You cannot beat the price of $0. This is available on iOS and Android, and is a great way to see how well the API performs with your live data. Head over to handheldcontact.com for more details.